cow, a swarm of kids coming out here. That was just kind of funny. I was just flying a drone, capturing some views and so forth. There's a bunch of people there, gotta stay away from them. Then this vehicle just comes out. So with the rules and stuff, I gotta stay away 30 meters from the people and the vehicles, yet the vehicle just kind of drives by like all the people and the kids in general. What's more dangerous there? Like the vehicle or my drone? Or are the people coming out with their red flags and lantern like the stuff we talked about yesterday, huh? I think the squirrels are more fascinated with the camera than actual food that they see. How about we start with this interesting thing I read today? I'm not sure why it was going around in various places, but apparently there's this pig that was rescued from the slaughterhouse, and for whatever reason, I guess they gave it like a paintbrush and stuff like that, and it started to paint. And because of that, I guess they're calling it a Pigcasso. And you can see the prices they're actually selling these paintings for, which have actually been sold. Like they're over like $1,000 US for each one. Wow. I guess it's mainly for the novelty and stuff of it, huh? Watch an activist or something like that turn this thing into an extremely negative piece when really it should be something good. And I guess one of the bigger news today was about a drone sighting at another airport which caused delays apparently. It says here at the Frankfurt airport, and their tweet, it says, "A drone was sighted today at Frankfurt airport. Our priority is safety first. Flight operations were suspended for 30 minutes until the police cleared the situation. Flight operations are back to normal. No chaos." Although reading, I guess, the press release made it a little confusing in terms of what they saw at first, because it seemed like it was changing in terms of, I guess, the facts of the stories, if that's what you want to call it. It says, operator Frankfurt said takeoffs and landings at Germany's busiest airport were suspended as a precaution for 29 minutes late Friday afternoon. News agency DPA reported. They resumed after federal police using a helicopter found no more sign of the drone. Airport officials initially said 2 drones were sighted, but revised that information. Around 60 of Friday's 1,439 scheduled Frankfurt flights were cancelled, but that was largely because of an unrelated computer problem at an air traffic control center. The drone caused some extra delays, Frankfurt said. So that's kind of interesting. They had some kind of hiccup with the software where I guess coincidentally they say the drone happened as well. And then of course they make points saying the popularity of the drones makes them a growing threat to aviation. So one of those stories, was it a drone or was it not? What's your wager? It just makes me wonder again, why send like a huge helicopter to look for this stuff? Just send your own drone or something like that. Isn't it more efficient? Or even if it's around the area, why can't someone just have like a camera with a good telephoto lens or something like that? Can't you just instantly get proof and stuff like that as well? I mean, generally speaking, for things like tech or anything in life, they can be used for the good or the bad. There's no reason to go crazy over it, to create over-the-top regulations and all that. Because it got me thinking, like with this article today, it said, Vancouver police looking for additional victims of alleged serial spitter. I was like, a serial spitter? A Vancouver man has been charged after allegedly spitting in the face of a 19-year-old woman in a wheelchair on Sunday. Police say they have identified at least 3 other potential victims and are calling on to come forward. According to this, it says there's video surveillance where he was walking along Granville Street. He started to spit on an elderly man, another 2 women who were walking past, and because of that, and this random assault, as they say, they're asking people to come forward. I've actually only ever seen that once, where a person was basically saying the person assaulted them by spitting. That was during a bus ride. For some reason the person, whatever, didn't want to pay the fare and the bus driver is telling the person to stop. So the person then spat on the bus driver. And because of that, the bus driver wanted like witnesses for that. And he basically held the bus essentially, I guess, hostage, if that's what you want to say, until people were willing to sign like a paper saying they witnessed the guy spitting on him because he said it was assault. But I guess like with that story, anything can be used as a weapon, huh? Although that is kind of a weird title, a serial spitter. Can you imagine seeing that on the person's record? Like if they try to go to a place for employment or something like that and they see that pop up in the computer, would it actually say that? Alright, see you guys later.